Many people who study in English medium schools are not able to speak in English confidently. In fact, they hesitate to speak in English in such a way that even many a times the non English medium school students speak better than them. The reason being, it doesn't matter which medium school you study in. The thing is, if you speak in English, then it becomes easier for you to grasp the language and then continue speaking in English. Many people, what they do is they just read a lot of grammar, watch a lot of videos, study a lot, but when it comes to speaking, they do none of that. And because of this, their language never develops. And this is the case with almost 80-90% of English learners. They spend a lot of time on grammar. They spend a lot of time studying and watching YouTube videos of English stuff, English serials, Hollywood movies, and stuff like that. But the thing is, they never get to speaking in English, and that is the reason they can't speak in English. See, it doesn't matter how good or bad your grammar is. Initially, you just have to speak if you need the practice. Later, you can rectify the grammar. And by the way, I've come across people who told me that whenever they start speaking in English, they are afraid that the other person might judge them on their language, on their grammar, on their vocabulary, on pronunciation, everything. But it hardly happens that way. It never happens. Whenever you're speaking to someone in English, the other person wants to know what is your message. He is not so much concerned about your grammar or your language or your sentence construction, none of that stuff. So just get over the fear, the hesitation, and the consciousness of what the other person is going to think about you. No one thinks anything about you more than you thinking about yourself. And the same is true of the other person too. They will think more about themselves than they will think about you. Okay? So just go out and speak in English. This is the only way you can develop the language and speak in English fluently and confidently.